Hi, welcome to .NET Desktop Application Development video series. Yeah, I'm Vaibhav Gowli, and in this video I'm specifically going to discuss about interpolated strings, which is the new C# language feature. So for this purpose I have created some classes like customer and address. So customer class has bunch of properties and it also has address property which exposes address, and these classes will be used throughout the demo. Okay, so first of all, I have initialized customer class and address class with some default properties. Okay, then so then next thing is the composite format string. Prior to C# 6, there we were using composite format string, so which is using the either string.format method or likewise methods like console.writeLine has similar functionalities. So in this composite format string, we needed to place the placeholders to put in the parameters at appropriate places, and it is not that much readable format. So over here, I'm trying to write the customer name, the customer's age, and the sign up date. Just let me quickly run this program. Okay, so it just prints the customer name, his age, and the sign up date. So that's what this program does. So let me comment this. So moving ahead. Okay, so moving ahead to interpolated strings. So over here, the dollar sign signifies that the string is interpolated string. Okay, and within this string, I'm actually in the accessing customer object in the placeholders. In all the placeholders, instead of 0, 1, 2, I'm actually directly accessing customer object. Its name properties access, its age properties access, and in this age scenario I have also specified the format string for the number, and for the sign update also I have specified a date format string. So let's quickly try to run this application. Okay, so I have got my name, age, and sign update. Okay, so let's comment out this portion. Moving to property call and method section, let's uncomment this quickly. So in this specific scenario, so this is a bit advanced. So in the placeholders I've actually added this condition, so wherein if customer age is less than 18, that means he is minor. So this, if less than 18 then print yes, if greater than, if not then print no. And I'm also printing the landline number. So here customer.address.add landline number is accessed, so I can actually I have full access to customers objects, properties, and methods over here. And on the next line I'm actually calling a method. So let's quickly go to this method. Let's press F12. Okay, so in this method also I have done the same thing. The age checking is done based on 18 age. So if customer age is less than 18, then he is minor. Okay, so if he is minor, then it is just printed over here. uh, okay, and in one more addition one more additional thing over here is discount is given to minor customer, which is 30%, and if he is not minor, then adult discount is applied. So actually here instead of I'm actually trying to show you that calculations can also be done. So 5 plus 10, so it should be 15. So my age is 32.5. So let's see what it shows. Okay, so customer is minor, no. So display landline number, the customer is minor, false, discount is 15%, like this. Okay, just let's quickly comment out this. Prashant, okay, control K C. Okay, just okay. Uh, Moving to null conditional operator. So let's say there is a scenario wherein uh, object can be null. Okay, and in this case it may happen that a null reference exception can be thrown. So here what I'm trying to show is customer object is not null but the address can be null. So if address is null, then I have actually used a null conditional operator over here, which is also a C# 6.0 feature. And in the next line I have made customer object null, so I also need to do null checking for customer. Okay, so let's quickly see what is the output. So as expected, uh, in the first line my name is printed, landline is empty because address is null. In the next line customer object was null, so customer object, so name cannot be printed, so it's just empty, and even the landline is also empty. Okay, so this is there. This is done. Control K C. Moving to next section, which is formatable string. So internally interpolated string is nothing but a formatable string. Okay, and I'm trying to show you over here. So this, the interpolated string is directly assigned to the formatable string, and then this formatable string is printed using the toString method. So let's find out what is this formatable string class. So formatable string class is implementing this formatable interface, and it provides properties like argument count, string format string property, and then it has also methods like get arguments, get argument, and toString, which are the regular methods. Okay, so let's see what happens if I run this program. Okay, so the output is same as before. So that means this formatable string is no magic. It is just printing the string as we have expected. But why do we need this object? Okay, so let's say if the culture is not English and I want to write some of the properties the string in using some different formatter, then this class actually accepts culture information, which is not actually possible using normal regular strings method, because string is already created. But this format string actually uh, at the runtime, it using the format string provided and the argument mentioned. So these placeholders over here, they are nothing but the arguments for the string, and when the string is evaluated, the arguments are also evaluated at the runtime, and then string is generated out of it. So I can show you on the next line actually. So let me quickly run the program. So as you can see, so the formatable string that we have created earlier, so it is in English, and the next one is in Unicode. So this is signified by the question marks over here, which are trying to display in Marathi, but the console does not support those characters, so that is why there is question mark over here. And why this is happening? Because the formatable string is actually using the invariant culture to generate string in English. Um, like, by default it is in invariant culture, so it's English. And here on the next line, the string is already actually been created. So even though if we pass invariant culture, it has no effect. And this is because the current culture is Marathi. So let me quickly show you this. So we are actually setting the current culture and current UI culture properties over here. So that is why, since the current culture is already changed and at this point the string has been already created, so there is no effect of passing the culture to this string. And so this is one caveat we should be actually paying attention to, because the format string by default actually they use the current culture, and this formatable string can be a one way to actually generate string using whatever culture we want. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it.